Alrighty then. Good morning, everyone. I am looking very. Why am I blue? Let's play with white balancing while we're trying to set up our game.
Die.
It was working before, and now
Arturo's gray.
Talk to us, Dag. Why are you blue?
Why
But
am I
it's
blue?
but it's currently
There
bringing
we
you
go.
down.
My
what's
light
wrong?
is what it is. Oh, yeah, no, it's just my light. And
You have the blue house and a blue window.
And look at Arturo being all gray and
It's
stuff.
funny.
I mean, my God, it's almost like I forgot to do all my stuff for this morning. There we go.
Yay!
All right,
I'm alive.
are we good? Is everyone been heard? Everyone's been seen?
Die.
Excellent.
I think
Good.
my mouse
Well,
broke.
Your mouse broke just then.
Your mouse is also blue.
All right, sorry guys, we have got to cancel the game. Rock doesn't have a mouse, so thanks for coming to the stream. We really liked seeing you guys. We'll catch you guys next. No. Okay.
How did you join the call?
All right. Anyway, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are feeling wonderful, wacky, because I know I've got the case of the sillies this morning. But if you don't know what we're doing, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And we play tabletop role-playing games here. What's a TTRPG, you say? Well, it is a game in which I take on the titular role of the narrative storyteller of an adventure that features these wonderful and amazing characters who are not only the Patreons of my show, help me keep this channel churning forward, but also the major antagonists of my life, but protagonists of the story. I take on the role of the characters, the obstacles, and all the things that they face, as well as dole out the consequences as we play. That's basically it. That's how the game works. We roll dice, we make up rules, we use our imagination. That's the whole game in a nutshell. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition for today, and we're playing in an adventure called Extinction Curse. If you have any questions about the game as we play, don't hesitate to ask. That's literally why we're here. I love doing nothing but introducing people to Pathfinder 2nd Edition and stuff like that, and it's the vibe, yeah. Also, yes, very noticeable, as you can see, we have the tent in the background. It does have a little bit of a Witchlight vibe, which is kind of, I don't know, it's not really Fae-orientated, this adventure. It is more dinosaur and old gods orientated, but everyone's in a circus, so I mean, there's that too. Been so many damn sessions of this. No worries, Cass. Just for you, we're gonna do a big recap when we get to the recap. Just for you, Cass. So stick around. We're gonna go through that. But before we do that, guys, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for the show, who help us keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, starting with none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. Guys, all of these character tokens that you can see, as well as the minis that we have printed out, come courtesy of none other than the wonderful and amazing folks over at Hero Forge, which allow you to not only create and embody these amazing characters, but also have them printed for your at-home games. You can make tokens for your online games. You can get the STL so you can print them out, or if you use stuff like Tailspire and Tabletop Simulator, you can even get 3D models for you guys to use as well. So there you go. That's all the cool stuff there. Secondly, of course, to help us immerse ourselves further with the beautiful sound effects, such as the ambient sounds of deep, creepy piano music, such as...
You're not sharing audio with us, by the way.
You don't deserve audio.
We don't.
No, there you go. You guys got it there.
We need to hear that piano music.
I guess. Okay, this is either going to play properly or it's going to stop playing music from Has-Been Hotel because I was listening to that last. Okay, hold on.
I mean, Has-Been Hotel's music is fire.
It's pretty good. Hello? Ooh, there it is. All the creepy music. So, guys, if you want to immerse your players with creepy music, sound effects such as a barricaded staircase. I have no idea what that even sounds like, but we're about to find out. Oh, you're breaking the barricade.
And then it falls down the staircase.
Makes sense. Perfect sense. There you go. If you want cool sound effects and amazing soundscapes, then check out Sirenscape and yeah, up your immersion levels for your games. And lastly, our last sponsor is none other than the amazing and wonderful folks at Fantasy Grounds, which of course give us our VTT. You can see over here. It's there everywhere. We use it for our dice rolls. We use it for our rules. We do it for a whole bunch of cool stuff as well. Also, guys, if you haven't done so already, the Crit Awards. We are going for Dag to win, once again, the Paizo Best GM of the Year. If you haven't had a chance to, or if you've got multiple email accounts, send a form over to the folks over at the Crit Awards and nominate your favorite TTRPG content creators. And yeah, we're end of the month, so about a week and a little bit over a week now. The entries will close and all the nominations will be locked in. So I am still hoping to at least be in the nomination for it. You know, it would suck if I wasn't even nominated. I'd be like, I'll cry. Like, you don't want to see Dag cry. I will do it on stream. I will have a whole, 8-hour live stream, Dag in tears over not being nominated for the Crit Awards. So you don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So, you know,
it's crocodile tears.
It's the thing. Yeah, there you go. So yes, the Crit Awards is a great way to also honor and commemorate people who have contributed to the TTRPG industry, people who are often overlooked, such as editors and artists, dice makers, and even more are honored here at the Crit Awards. So yeah, go check it out. Go follow the link. And even if it's not me, yeah, you know, vote for people that, you know, you think really deserve that time in the spotlight. Yay! Also, OG, also wonderful to hear about your young puppers. I wish them a speedy recovery on the medications. Yay. There we go. All right. Let's now turn our attention to our lovely players to tell you about our main character and the casts of this adventure. Starting with none other than our dear friend Schooly Eye, playing the role of Harlanot.
Yes, so Harlanot, Wonder Seeker, Gnomish Bard, with his get the side right. Little entourage. Nope, wrong side. That side. Sorry, reverse camera confused me. Yes, who is seriously debating why we actually came down here right now.
True.
Which everyone will find out why in a second on the recap.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next up, we have the amazing and wonderful Oro, played by the even more and wonderful, amazing Avarian.
Hello. Yes, I'm Avarian. I play the very unconscious and very vulnerable Oro at the moment.
Wonderful. Love that. You're pretty vulnerable at the moment, being unconscious and next to the main bad guy, but, I mean, I guess we'll see how we do. But, I mean, are you emotionally vulnerable is the question.
Probably not. I think Oro is pretty closed in that regards.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, maybe we'll open him up one day, you know, like we'll find out, you know, what he's feeling, you know, next time.
Well, he seems to be already pretty opened up right now, too, right? I mean,
I think it's going to be open in a second.
by knives and things. Next up, of course, playing the role of the swashbuckler catfolk Arturo, we have Sean.
Yes, the way too cocky for his own good. He gets knocked down constantly and pretty much always fails, but boy, will he still, you know, pretend that he knows what he's doing.
Fair enough. And how are you handling the recent revelation that both your brother and your mother are dead?
Still taking that very, very hard, but is trying to use that as a motivator, you know, that You know, like this has been destroy like what's been going on is destroying the. Are we on an island? Like this nation is like just one big island nation. But
Yeah. So it's Aran Isle, so it is an island of
okay.
that sort. So yeah.
Yeah. So not only is this affecting the island, but it's like it now hits on a more personal level. So now he has more of a personal vendetta, you know, to get through this. So yeah, he's gonna try using it as a force for motivation.
Very nice. Next up, playing the role of the chef of our circus entourage, we have Vululasi, played by our friend Rock Protector.
Hi, that's right. I play Blue Lassie, the cook, the barbarian, the trying to be the protector of Arturo over here, because he's like family. And you know what I've been doing every time? I've been telling a little bit of fact about Blue. So let's do a short little fact. So he how he got on this island? He traveled around. He shipwrecked. That's what happened. That's how we got on this island. Yeah.
Awesome.
The short
There you
version
go.
of it.
Yeah, nice. All right, it's been shipwrecked on the island. I like it.
Wrecked his own ship.
Never went back. Just shipwrecked and was like, damn, I guess I live here now.
We'll tell more of the story why he stayed.
Couldn't afford a new
we're gonna
boat.
keep
Cool.
it there for
I
now.
look forward to that. I want to see that story unfold. And last but certainly not least,
Nice.
yeah, I'll leave. Is none other than our friend
Okay.
Liz, played by the wonderful Immersion Diversion, aka Neil.
Hello. Yes, so Lisa isn't actually a part of their circus yet. But hopefully in the future after helping these guys find like it's an ion stone that they're looking for that could potentially help maybe keep the weather and stuff safe. But Lisa's from the Hermitage of the Blessed Lightning, and they asked me to go find these guys who had saved the first tower, so maybe thinking they'd be able to help with the second. So that's what I'm doing. Lisa's a druid. She uses water and air, mainly water and lightning. And yeah, she likes attention. But right now she's more focused on protecting the group as best she can because she wants to help them out as much as she possibly can.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, before we kick off, guys, we have one last person to thank, and of course, you all know who it is. It is, of course, the wonderful and amazing folks in chat who help support the channel and keep us running. Guys, just by donating your time and just by being here, you validate this whole project that we do more than I could ever express. And as part of that thank you, we invite you to come behind the GM screen to play with us in a little way through a number of different things that you can do during the course of the game. Just as Marcus the storyteller is demonstrating with his inspirations. Just by watching the show, you earn channel points, which can be redeemed at any point in time to award bonuses throughout the game. Insight bonuses to give clues to people, inspirations to your favorite players so that they get a advantage on their next D20 roll. One for Harlanot and one for Vululasi coming up from Marcus. There's also Wandering Monsters, randomly generated encounters from the Harrow deck, a bunch of cool stuff there, and that's all free. That's just because you're watching. We also have a number of rewards that are offered as part of a donation for people who want to help donate to DAG's monthly support, which helps pay my mortgage, gives me food, because I love eating solids. That's basically it. We have goals every now and then. We have enough money to take us to Gen Con this year. After that, we are going to be working on our Europe fundraisers and stuff. But for right now, we're just trying to live. That's the goal. And each of these donations have a far more tangible and more powerful effect on the game as we play. For $5, you can award a red mark to one of my players or a purple mark to me. The red marks are hero points that can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or have the heroes roll with advantage. A purple mark is a jinx point that can be used to counteract hero points, have the bad guys roll with advantage, or make matters slightly more complicated. For $10, our heroes can you will actually get to choose between one of two of the decks I have in front of me. The first is a plot twist deck, where I will draw a random plot twist, and said random plot twist
Oops.
will then be implemented into the game as we play. As for our second deck, we have our Heroic Actions deck, where the Heroic Action becomes a one-use ability or power given to a player of your choice. So those are the $10 rewards. For $20, you can give someone the coveted Golden Natural 20, because it's a Nat 20. We love Nat 20s. It's a critical hit, a massive success, and we love that. Right now, Arturo's got one right there for them. But yeah, they're cool. They're a lot of fun. We love them. For $50, the big old 50, you can provide either a magic item to a player of your choice. This can be a homebrew item that you design, a set item that I design, or something from my player's wish list. These are very, very generous and always quite a good boost to any player that you want to see survive through the various campaigns. Alternatively, you can use that $50 to increase the difficulty of a challenge. Basically a boss buff, making an encounter more difficult. Now, up until recently, we have had the boss buff simply be a template increase or a strength increase of the monster itself. But now the boss buff is also going to include things like environmental challenges, hazards, traps, changes in the fight. So even if you are watching a battle unfold and you're like, let's spice this up, I'm going to donate for a boss buff, and I want the scene to change. It's like, well, cool. All right, at which point they might hit a gas pocket, and now any fire attack that they use will result in a catastrophic explosion. You know, bunches of cool stuff that'll happen there. So boss buffs now expand to beyond just the creature itself, but also just the fight in general gets boosted and made more difficult. And lastly, we have the $100 secret menu item, an item that comes with not only a massive thank you, but honestly is one of the biggest ways you can support the channel is through these secret menu items. They are a wonderful group of like powers and abilities or events that happen that change the scope of this session that we're playing. Now, because I am very sadistic, and I have felt somewhat sadistic recently, our heroes are members of a circus, as we know. And I am going to provide our heroes with a cursed artifact that they will have to undergo a massive quest in order to have uncursed and stop appearing in their circus. This is the Wheel of Fate. It is a wheel that will spin around when rolled, and it will determine kind of like a fortune, which will then come to pass. So whatever fortune happens to roll, which is all bad fortunes, then that seems to happen. And it's on a scale of 1 to 100. If you roll a 100, it might mean a case of, you know, like the milk in your fridge has soured. And that's just it. It's not really that bad. It just sucks. And if you roll 100, it could be your entire bloodline is now ended. Your family has tragically been completely severed from all realms and realities, and all that remains is you to bask in the loneliness of your now, you know, familyless life. So, yes, the $100 secret menu item is the Cursed Wheel of Fate. However, here's the catch. If they complete the quest and defeat the Wheel of Fate's curse, it then becomes a Wheel of Fortune, where it just much as all the bad stuff happened, everything on the wheel it becomes more balanced, giving our heroes plenty of chances to actually have good things to happen too. It's kind of like 50.
And it's also a pretty good TV show.
Do you watch Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah. I like it fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, there you go. And always, if anyone wants to as well, we do still have the $100 secret menu item if you want to bring in one of Holonot's last remaining entourage members. Who do we have left to add? I keep forgetting. I feel like it was the
It's
wizard.
the arcane
Arcane
spellcaster.
caster. Yeah, the arcane caster. That's the last one to add in. So yes, that's always on the cards there. All right. I think we're done with all the preamble. Let's go into the recap, shall we? So, an early recap, just for you, Cass, because I see you're in chat, and we want you to keep up. So here we go. So, a long time ago, a group of circus performers under the name the Midnight Menagerie worked under an evil and rather tyrannical ringmaster by the name of Mistress Dusklight. Dissatisfied, a member of the circus known as the Professor, as well as, oh god, what was his name as well? I can't remember. Who was the original ringmaster that you guys had before he perished?
Yeah, I've got it in
Can we-
here somewhere.
He's on out. He's on out about to
Mew
stream.
and Thunder.
Hold on, wait.
Myron
Stendhal?
Thunder Stendhal.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Myron,
Byron
there it is,
Thunder
yeah, I see.
Stendhal. This individual gathered up some people who were dissatisfied with Mistress Dustlight and started a new circus, the Circus of Wayward Wonders, of which our heroes belong. However, things took a rather nasty turn when a druid from the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning attacked and killed Stendhal, as well as tried to disrupt the circus, believing them to be allied with a small town nearby that had been at odds with the druids. After making friends with the people in town and battling against the druid, it was learnt that the Blessed Hermitage of Lightning was actually being coaxed and manipulated by demons summoned by lizard-like beings from beneath the earth's crust, known as the Zulgalath. Now, the Zulgalath in ancient times used to live in a paradise. They used to have a lot of life, a lot of prosperity down below the surface of the world, until the human god Aradin raised up a ion stone, or these magic stones from the depths, and brought fertility to the islands that he created in the middle of the world. However, by removing these fertility stones, we'll call them, the Zulgalath and those from the undergrounds suddenly felt the impact environmentally of these stones no longer being there, and thus, oh, pardon me, yes, and have instead now risen to the surface in order to try and reclaim that which belonged to them. You know what, DM Stretch? Oh, first of all, welcome in, DM Stretch. I was just talking about that movie. It's a freaking great one. Sam Neill, freaking nightmares. Anyway,
Sam.
so yes. Now, now after defeating the Zulgalath in the tower, our heroes moved away from the town that they were helping to a new place called Escadar, where they started off another performance. However, sharing now proximity to Mistress Dustlight's carnival, members of her circus had begun to sabotage our heroes and their venture. And along that way, they also met Liss, who informed them that the Zulgalath were back and nearby, trying to infiltrate an old temple to Aradin, and try to again, steal power back from the human god that they deem so evil. So our heroes, being so familiar with this adversary, were tasked with going deep below the city to infiltrate the Temple of Aradin and rid it of its intruders once and for all. Now, during the course of this, we have, of course, suffered a number of character losses. Walter, who was originally the fortune teller that was played by our dear friend Avarian, has retired for the time being, so he is elsewhere. Vululasi, who are you playing for? You're playing
Misha.
Meisha.
Meisha actually perished at the front of the Temple of Aradin in a skirmish against some basilisks and some fleshy goo monster type things. Unfortunately, she was felled, as was her invention, but her invention is now back at the circus, repaired and now
sold by
possessed.
Meisha.
Yeah, possessed
Yeah.
by the soul of Meisha, who is now that robot. So that happened. And Callisto and Naomi both perished. Well, Naomi perished in the temple with fighting the Zulgalath. When we found
before that,
Naomi
Naomi perished
killed
in
by
the
it was there.
Hermitage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hermitage temple.
It was
That's
Hermitage.
yeah. Where they found a deck of many things, and a very unfortunate draw killed off Naomi. And Callisto, how did Callisto die? Callisto died.
He died during
Naomi
a
severed
performance.
Naomi severed the connection to Callisto to make him a real boy, and then Callisto died to a phoenix.
Yeah.
In the yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
in
when
the
you were
middle
clearing
of a
out the areas
performance,
to
a
like
phoenix
get
was
ready for the
summoned and-
performance. Yes, I remember
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
Yep, and then you killed by
Kept
Phoenix.
hitting him with a fire extinguisher, and he was pissed.
Yeah, well, that fucking does it. So there you go. That is everything up until date. Now, right now, our heroes are. Let me just pull this up here. Oops, nope, not like that. Oh,
Fire extinguisher for the win.
I accidentally moved everything.
Oh.
There we go. So our heroes, there we go, are now in the area of Araden's temple, where there are a number of sarcophagus that once contained his loyal followers, including the ghost of the caretaker here, whose name was Ulthadar. Does that sound right? Yes.
Mhm.
Ulthadar and his followers are in here as well. And our heroes are fighting a Zulgalath leader by the name of. Where is he? Here we go. By the name of Shashelix. And his animal companion, a giant Triceratops. Named Triceratops.
We can give it a better name when we bring it back to the circus.
We'll call it
Barbecue.
Sarah.
Uh,
Hey,
well, with that
the
being
fellow
said,
lover of Land Before Time, I see.
Yeah.
now, during this conflict, the Triceratops had barreled down and run across the room towards none other than Lys, who had hidden behind one of the sarcophaguses, as Oro made his way across the room to attack the spellcaster, Zulgalath, who was commanding it in the background. Unfortunately, a stray errant bullet managed to find Oro, knocking him unconscious. And as the Triceratops turned its head down, the sarcophagus, bless you, the sarcophagus, wham, was landed into by the Triceratops, pinning Lys to the wall nearby.
Oh, there she is.
I was like, oh my god, where am I?
All right, we're now going to re-roll initiative. And go again. All right.
Oh no.
Now, is Lise still conscious, or is she out?
Oh,
too?
yeah, she hasn't taken any damage, but she is pinned.
Okay.
Now, the first to go is this creature here, who you hear sort of large stone-like footsteps making their way towards one of the doors. You also hear banging coming from behind where you guys are. The door that you had barred earlier on in order to prevent the creature, whatever it happened to be, from following you, seems to have held up for now, at least. Then, the Triceratops.
Oh gosh.
The Triceratops begins to ruffle around, trying to find Lys as it digs its horns into the ground and starts moving back and forth. Lys, you can either make me a stealth check to try and remain hidden, or you can make me a reflex save to try and avoid getting stabbed, or you can make an acrobatics check in order to try and evade the Triceratops and get out of that corner.
Ooh, you know what? I've never done acrobatics, and this might be a good time to show my skills to the circus. I hope. Yeah. 28.
All right, with a
Trying to
28.
show up the acrobat here? What the hell?
Okay.
Join you.
You leap clean over the Triceratops,
Ooh.
and as you do, the Triceratops is just rooting around trying to find you, but just simply cannot.
Ow.
All right, well done. That is all the Triceratops does. Then we go to the bird demon. Comes down and also tries the door.
Jeez, that thing's ugly.
And one of the Zulgalath, who is at the door battling Vululasi, hisses with a guttural reptilian hiss before swinging his great axe at Vululasi.
Damn.
You remember what I said? Like, it's not that I'm trying to make these encounters deadly, it's just I roll like bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Vululasi. A great axe swings in your direction
Oh,
and
damn it, dude.
fells you.
Oh man.
As the blood sprays over both Harlanot and Arturo, the creature steps forward with its second attack poised at Harlanot.
With that, can I use my reactive flinch, please?
You may absolutely. What does it do?
As soon as it finishes loading. It's my unexpected shift, so I need to. Hopefully
Tiny
get better than a 16.
creature, I look forward to crunching your bones
Hardly
between my
not.
teeth.
I flinched,
If
but
you
nothing
had
happens.
if you had 2 more to your AC,
Ouch.
would that have missed you?
So 20.
If you have plus,
no.
no. Okay.
No. Okay.
All right. The axe hits you for 14 points of damage, and as it hits you, it is going to be adding a weakening strike.
Ugh.
You have failed the saving throw, which gives you enfeebled 1, which is a penalty on your strength checks. Do you wish to re-roll it, or happy with that one?
Nope. I'll love with that one.
All right.
I don't do much strength stuff.
All right. And with his third action, he is going to chill. Vululasi, you're unconscious, dying 1 and bleeding. I need you to roll a d20. And I need you to get higher than a... Jeez, what are you at? You're wounded 1, dying 2. I need you to get higher than a 12.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very nice. That will lower you down by 1, making you dying 1. However, because you are still bleeding, you will then go back to dying 1 and dying 2 and dying again. So you're just kind of bouncing back and forth.
Oh no.
All right. Next up, another one of the Zugalath. This one enters through this door that's up here.
Mhm.
This is Kalagash.
Oh. That's not
Kalagash
great.
does not appreciate what is going on in this room.
That one has a name. Oh no.
That's 2 with a name in this room now.
Oh. Never mind.
And is going to use blindness
Oh no.
on Liss.
No!
Just don't
Oh,
crit.
thank God.
Oh.
I mean, don't.
No, that
crit
was me.
fail.
I saved.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a critical success. Yep, so he walks in, and as he does, as your eyes start to cloud over, you quickly shake your head, and the fog seems to lift. You avoid being blinded by Kalagash. And now,
Spellcaster. Oh god.
did you just point out that you're a spellcaster?
No, I said another spellcaster.
Oh, you're telling other people. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh. All right. Harlanot, you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
By the
Mhm.
way, the guy that's next to us, has he been hit or is he pretty healthy?
looks pretty
The,
healthy.
He's been hit once.
Oh crap!
Yeah, it says wounded, which means he took a hit, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's
All right, Halonot, what's on your mind?
Panic. Anyway, so the battle music was been before, so I'll set that going for the people that can hear it,
Nice.
which is not a lot of us.
All right, you begin to play your music.
That one.
Oro and Vululasi are unconscious, leaving only
Yeah.
3 others to hear your music.
And then I'm going to use, as part of the music, Gorge's bagpipes
Mhm.
is going to kick in. And oh,
I
we
wonder
didn't
if
use it.
Oh.
He's got a repelling blow, for I think we said it was. The only one I've got is Gorge pushes nearby creatures away. Can't remember.
Oh, cool. I was gonna do that on my turn, but that's even
Alright.
better.
It
Because I was
is...
gonna. Yeah.
All right.
I don't have any automation because obviously it was the homebrew thing.
All right. I'm going to say that it is a 15-foot push, which will launch it into the dinosaur.
Yep.
And as it does so, he will take 6. Nice. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the rhino.
Too
All
bad
right.
you didn't push him right onto a spike. That'd have been amazing. Just impales him.
Yep. And the last thing I was going to do, if possible, I don't know if you want to do this as preparing for the next round, is take out the healing potion moderate I still have and feed it to the down velocity beside me.
Ooh, I think that'll... you know what?
I
Sure.
can have it out ready for next action or.
No, I'm happy to have you do it now if you'd like.
Very well. And of course that's set up to apply to me.
Go,
Right.
Gordo!
So, velocity, you will heal 25 from that potion going down your throat.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right, super good.
But yes, that is everything.
All right. After Halonot, Oro, I need a death saving throw, please. Your target number is...
Oro is stabilized.
Oh, you've stabilized.
Right, he was
Stabilized.
stabilized.
Oro, who is your character's
Yes.
deity?
Ooh. I actually have this noted. Shalin.
Okay, Shaylin. Let's go with...
Oh, my bagpipes. Oh.
All right. Nope. Let's try that one. Okay, this will be good. Now, as your eyes remain shut, your soul begins to wander. As it does so, you find yourself in what looks to be a massive art gallery. Portraits cover all the walls, and the ceiling seems to have a number of like sort of sculptures and etchings on it that depict the story of the very cosmos itself. And there, by a easel and a set of paints, you see a man who has large hair, quite round and spherical. But despite this, they seem to strike a very imposing figure. As he turns to see you, he says, "Well, hi there. My, it's good to see you here. Another servant of Shaylin, I believe. That's okay. Sometimes we can find ourselves straying from the path. But every mistake is just an opportunity to create again. Like right now, you might think that maybe going into a dungeon and running at someone way stronger and trying to attack a spellcaster with a knife may have been mistakes that led you here. But just if we can add a couple little clouds over here and we add some happy little trees, then we can see here that what you've done is provide support for those who are going to help you out of your dire situation. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Mixes up some
Then I
paint.
need
Keeps...
to. I need to take up gouache.
I mean, that might be the case, but no, what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you is that you need to try and find the art in living. I mean, you are, of course, one of Shaylin's followers, and, well, I mean, as far as I can tell, you've got a creative spirit inside of you, and you just need to let it out, just like I've let out more of these happy little trees here.
Right. So a little more out of the box thinking. Enjoy the palette of all the options available.
Exactly.
Look at things with broader strokes.
I mean, they don't call it martial art for a reason. Wink.
That's a good line. I like that.
That is fair.
As this happens, roll me a percentage.
Like you're drawing art.
I want to see a kung fu master do art. That'd be fun.
I draw paintings with your blood.
68. Okay.
Holy crap.
With a 68. Sorry, by the way, if I am yawning a little bit. I have had no sugar, and I am on a sugar detox, and I hate it. So, as you begin to slowly stir from your slumber, I'm going to return you to 1 hit point. In addition, your blade, what weapon do you use? A dagger?
Rapier,
A
predominantly.
rapier? Your rapier no longer seems to function as a rapier. I mean, it does. It does the damage, it does all that. However, it is now tipped, instead of a sharp point, it is now tipped with what looks to be a charcoal pencil. It is a never-ending charcoal pencil.
Nice.
Nice. I can draw outlines of all the
Stab
corpses.
with a pencil.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's really funny?
Chop
I
it on the ground, be
I actually
prone.
always had this idea of like, how sharp can you make a rapier? And it's like, well, I'm gonna make a rapier out of like the Christmas cotton, the Christmas candy stripe, like candy canes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how to make the sharpest tool in the world. You just sort of,
just keep looking this up.
Yeah. Those
I
things
gotta-
can get very deadly.
Gonna push my glasses up my nose and go obsidian. May not last more than 1 hit, but it's gonna be sharp.
It's true. It is true.
Mm.
All right, Oro, that was you. Liz, we now go up to you.
All right. So I am going to, because I still think Oro's down, but subconscious. These guys need to get in somehow. So I'm going to help them fight this Zulugath over here, the number 2 by the Triceratops.
Mm-hmm.
But first, to avoid being trampled by the Triceratops again, Lise is going to try doing what she did before to jump over it, but she's going to try and leap onto it.
All right. So you are going to try to ride these the Triceratops. So we're going to need to make an
Yes.
athletics check.
That didn't work so well when I tried it with the
Well, not
Stegosaurus,
ride it,
but
I'm
you
trying
might
to,
have better luck.
I'm trying to get on top of it to like balance on it, almost like a rodeo, like a
Oh,
bull.
okay. So you're like just balancing on it. Okay, make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check then.
Yeah. Oh, 19?
Target number is 22.
Dang it! No!
Well, you fall off it doesn't have an attack of opportunity, and you don't fumble, so you just kind of like attempt to swing up onto it, but it is too big and it is moving around too much. You just do not manage to hang on to it.
Okay.
All right, you got 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
Am I prone or am I?
You're still standing.
Okay, I guess in that action, I'll just use my last 2 actions to then, because I was gonna jump on it, and while I was on it, then use Tempest Surge, but I'll just use Tempest Surge from here. Which Tempest Surge, it says, you surround a foe in swirling storm of violent winds, roiling clouds, and crackling lightning. And then it does D12 of electricity damage. It heightens automatically because it's a focus spell, so it's 3d12. And on a failure, it also becomes clumsy 2.
All right,
So
make the
I'm
save.
gonna surround it with a roiling thundercloud. Yes.
All right, it fails its saving throw.
I'll drop 3d12 on it. Oh, that's not all that. Oh, I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Thought
that's
yeah. I saw a 2-2 and a 7, so I was like, hey, but I forgot about the 5. And it's also clumsy.
All right, let me throw clumsy in as well.
And I will mark that as used.
All right, the Zugalath is now clumsy. All right, good move.
I think you put Oh, yeah. Well, I think you could put clumsy 1 on it. I put clumsy 2 on it already.
I need to adjust him then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Clumsy.
And that'll be my turn.
All right.
Yep.
Actually, he's got clumsy 4 now.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, because I dropped the effect on him, clumsy 2, since he failed it.
Yeah,
No,
I think you put
Velocity
clumsy
with one
1
of
on
the
him.
crit cards last time knocked her
Oh.
out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What does clumsy do to someone?
Penalty to his dexterity. All right.
Okay.
Next up is Shashelix, the Zugalath. Seeing Oro kind of stirring and everyone in the heat of battle, Shashelix is going to five-foot step up to here. Score back here. Jorgen Borka. Lightning bolt!
No! Uh-oh.
It's just lightning
Yeah.
bolt.
Oh,
in
this
English.
is how we die.
Kamehameha.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh shit!
And the bit I like is the fact that the last time this guy did lightning bolt, I was the only one that missed as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much hitting everyone except for Harlanot. It's even hitting one of his own teammates. But let's be fair here.
He doesn't care.
They're expendable.
You're
Okay.
also hitting the Triceratops.
Yeah.
I pull out my classic NES controller. I hit pause, walk over, shuffle Harlanot into the line, then walk back to my place.
Okay. You guys
He's
ready?
got the NES controller cheat.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's start with
Pause.
Arturo.
Level up.
Arturo, your save. You take half damage. Okay. Then the Vululasi. Oh, that is a
Oh.
crit fail. Double damage.
No. Well, I was like,
Zugalath.
up, down,
He
up,
just
down.
got back up.
Fails.
That's
All right, Liz, here we go.
Oh,
It's a success for half. And last but not least,
Well, it doesn't really matter if Oro succeeds
Alright.
or not, because he's going back down.
Well, critical success would be no damage.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true.
it
Okay.
doesn't hit the Triceratops.
oh yeah, I guess it would. All right, Triceratops fails. Okay. So, Everyone who failed take 34 damage.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Everyone who succeeded takes 17 damage.
Oof.
And
And the
Oof.
who
That
got
hurt.
who got crit?
That
Me.
was,
Vulassi.
Yeah, Vulassi.
All right, and Vulassi, you take. Oh, another
Oh,
34.
no.
So 68 points of damage.
oh,
Oh my god.
crap. Am I dead?
Isn't that just straight overkill dead?
Yeah.
What's overkill dead? Might be.
Is that like max? I don't know. It's different for every. It's like
Yeah.
some are half,
I know some
some are
it's,
max.
it's negative like half your HP or something like that, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
How much con hit points is overkill?
Oh, sh-
Vulassi just explodes. Like
Burns to ash. Just like.
Oh, Marcus said, did Harlanot and Vulassi remember to use their inspiration?
Well, I
Another.
I haven't had a chance to because every time it's
Well,
my turn.
that save would be
oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
that save is your first D20 roll. I've not had a D20 roll yet.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can re-roll it if you like.
Sure. Yes. Definitely.
Is that you dropping the save back on him, Dag?
Oh, yeah, I can drop the save. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were. Oh, I could do it.
That'd be
Oh, there you
awesome if you could succeed.
Oh.
Oh my
God,
gosh,
you
you
did!
did!
Yeah! You went from almost being completely killed to not taking any damage at all.
God damn it! Fine.
Nice.
All right. Thank you to Marcus for the inspiration.
Yeah, thank you.
Marcus.
So just looking up the rules for overkills.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. All right. Okay. Well, Vulassi, you stay alive.
I did
That's
Uncle
the way
Iroh
this
thing
fun
and bounced the lightning back.
You absorbed
sh-
it
you
with
shot
your
it at
frying
Arturo
pan.
instead.
And it
All right.
bounced into Arturo.
Zugalath is gone.
Ching.
And
Nice.
Triceratops takes 34.
That's really helpful that he's gone now.
I already put the damage on me too, Michael, so.
All right. Very cool. All right. That is that. Arturo, you're up next, and this is the end of the round.
Holy
All right.
crap.
Well, a lot happened. Jeez. Okay, so
That sounded like a very ominous. The doors are about to open.
yeah.
Alright, Oro, you ready for me to stabilize you?
Okay.
Actually, I don't
So
know how-
Oro is definitely back down again, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, boy, I don't know what to do here. Okay, I am going to do 2 moves to run up to this guy, and then my third action, I will be giving Oro. I need to protect Oro. He's gonna die. And then I can give you a 4d8 healing potion.
All right. You can force feed it to him if you like.
Oh yeah. So,
Opportunity attack. No, I'm just kidding.
I certainly hope that that Triceratops is not. Well, no, we already know it.
No,
doesn't
not the
have it.
Triceratops, the caster. No.
All right.
Oh,
In order, there's an extra 1 hit point in there for you as well. So that's 13 to the 14. All right, done and done.
yep, and that's my entire turn.
All right, the elemental and the demon creature are still banging on that door. The Triceratops turns around very slowly in order to look at Liz.
Hello.
You tried to jump on its back.
Ooh, maybe. No.
It tries to
Actually, you
jump
know
on
what?
my
Yeah,
back.
he is going to try and jump on your back.
Ah! No!
Oh. He jumps on your back because you trying to jump on his.
Ouch! Ooh.
Ooh.
Ow.
Well,
Even with your damage reduction, boom! The Triceratops' feet crush you, squashing you, and throwing you into the dying condition.
hey, Lise, how do you like your pancakes? Because you are one now.
Let's see. At this point, I
Wet.
think the dinosaur will try to protect its master. So is going to attempt to...
Trample. Did more damage.
No, I can't trample, but it'll use a
He
lumbering
just
charge.
got hit by his master. He should be trying to kill him.
You know, he's the familiar of the other Zugaloth in the room.
Hmm.
All right.
Llama. He's supposed to be dead.
Oh, he's a familiar.
So he's going to try and
Woman.
stab Arturo with his head. Ha! And he
I didn't even
misses.
do anything. Yeah.
All right, that is all. The Vrock tries to open the door. It does not do so. Vulasi, you're up.
Alright.
I'm going to be right back. I definitely need some sugar. So, yes.
you do.
Decide on your turn, and you can discuss plans if you guys would like while I'm getting some stuff. Yeah.
Right. Vulasi, how do you feel about pulling a Bowser? Or Mario and Bowser swing?
Like, grab it by the tail and swing it around. I
Oh,
think this thing
okay.
would be a little too heavy for
Gotcha.
that.
Gotcha. I was like, what do we? What? Okay, I got you now.
Just
Well,
throw him into
it's a
the-
familiar.
throw him
Now
into
we
the
found out it's a
caster in the top
familiar,
right of the room.
Yeah.
and you can't
He
tame
He was so long,
familiars.
gay Bowser.
You
Sorry,
can't tame.
Bowser.
I wanted to tame it, but now we know it's a familiar. You can't tame a familiar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't
But
know you
we
could have
do know, though,
familiars
if it
that
is a
big.
familiar, we can kill the spellcaster and it'll desummon him, though.
The other,
Well,
the other room, the one in the
depends-
other room
depends on the type
wasn't
of familiar, though.
actually.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well,
Yeah.
familiar could just be an animal that's been.
Yeah,
Sent
that's a
into
good point.
It's not a summon, potentially.
You could
Well,
also
yeah,
pull
I'm
a
just
King
nervous
Babam
because
and just
Oro
throw
and
him.
Arturo are both
Just ooh.
Well,
one hit
the-
to death.
the-
Or going down.
the dinosaur's in my way.
Yeah.
So
If you pick him
prepare-
up, he can't charge
our-
or move or do anything. So
Yeah, I would just say
can't.
attack the dinosaur, and then we'll
Yeah.
attack the spellcaster.
just
So.
pick him up.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
You going to stand up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Oh yeah.
Right.
Also, Michael, am I still
That takes
stupefied? 'Cause
turn,
I
right,
think that
to
happened
stand
from the encounter 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
does that take a turn to stand up?
Yes.
Okay. Then I move, so I only have one turn. Okay.
Why do you
Alrighty.
only, why do you only want 1 turn?
Because I moved.
Stand up and move.
I stand up to moved.
So
That
smack.
was right.
Yeah, so smack him.
That was right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smack him.
All right. With your frying pan in hand, you begin to swing and poing, you hit him square in the tuchus.
Okay. You've been a bad dinosaur.
You miss.
Oh.
Or as it
Damn.
hits, the dinosaur's armor sort of realizes, you didn't get through its hide. The Triceratops then starts to
That kicks me like a horse.
Nah, he's gonna turn around. He's gonna do that whole like
Aim for the
digging
horns.
into it. Oh no, I'm in danger. Archie, a lot of mistakes were made just then. All right, Kaligash then goes next.
Ugh.
No, I'm joking.
Oh
I just,
no.
No, I just drew that to mess with you. All right. He is going to use. What does he want to use? He is going to use a javelin. Take this, Oro.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It doesn't matter when I throw my javelins. I don't get my teammates. Oh. At least he's not down. Okay.
Yeah, at least Oro's not dead.
All right, second attack, second javelin. Ah, critical miss! Oh no! Pick a number between 1 to 5.
No.
Oh, please hit your own ally. That'd be so
1.
great after the many times Liz did that to us.
He falls prone.
Oh.
Yeah. So as he throws it, he basically slips on something, falls down, and will use his last action to basically just stand back up. Very
He
ashamed.
slips on the wrappings of a mummified arm.
Very ashamedly. Halanot, you're up next. And Oro, you're on deck.
Yep. And I just realised what I was planning to do, I can't do because wrong level spell slot,
Dang.
which means no big burst AoE heal. That's very unfortunate.
Hit him with your loot.
So let's do my usual. Sorry, Les, not for you because you're down. Which will
Yeah.
hopefully help Villassi hit next round. And I'm going to have to use my last spell slot.
Oh no.
So instead of the battle music, let's just hear his soothing melody as she's being squished.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Liz, a soothing melody
Yep.
calms you and heals you as your bones and bruises begin to fade. Well, your bones stitch. No. What's it? Your bones set. That's the word. Your bones don't fade away.
Yay.
But
Have
that was-
him under the foot of this Triceratops.
Yep, but that is me.
All right. All right. Very well. After that, we go to Liz. No, we go to Oro.
We got Tara.
Yeah.
I'm going to step back.
Stop.
The spellcaster.
Step back. Kiss myself. Ah. Sorry. Carry on.
And I'm gonna draw a picture of the GM suffering a horrible and gruesome death on the tile. No.
We win.
The animated horror was no more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to draw a group of snakes heading towards this spellcaster with the chocolate line on the tip of my rapier, just to see if.
All right, make a craft check, please.
This is where I kill everyone with charcoal dust.
Yeah, you're gonna create like the doodle SpongeBob thing.
Oh, yes.
Dude,
That's delightful.
What's your charisma?
Personally, no. +4.
Okay, so not great. A bunch of noodles. Wriggle.
Bunch of noodle?
They literally just look like noodles.
Excellent.
Doodle Bob, it's
I'm
Noodle Bob.
spaghetti man.
Well, it might be slippery.
Exactly. So, I got a bunch of noodles on the floor now. What am I going to do with them? I'm going to attempt to sweep them at the guy.
Just throw a bunch of noodles at
Yeah,
Noodle War.
pocket noodle.
charcoal noodles.
Taking my job.
Yeah, he's like, those are my noodles.
All right. So what is your? So where did your noodles go?
So I'm going to try to sweep them up at him as either a, kind of a distraction or get enough of them onto the floor around him so that it becomes kind of slippery and.
So you draw these very ugly looking like snakes that look like they were done in crayon, and then you just start picking them up and just being like, eh, eh, eh.
It's drawn to life.
I was thinking more of
chocolate.
sort of what when you do a sweep with charcoal, and you kind of make everything streak across the page.
So you're killing them all? Like you're wiping them out?
Well, basically, and trying to get the charcoal and everything all over him.
No. Just
Okay. So in which case, I'll just encourage the barely living, probably
lost.
tortured existence, writhing noodles that now even the demon bound to my armor is looking at, going, really?
Dude, that's too much. Yeah. No, the noodles are not happy. All right.
You know, we call those happy little accidents.
So,
All
we
right.
call
Is
that.
there you go.
I don't know how many actions that took.
I'm gonna say it'll take you 2 actions to do that.
Okay, to back up and do the drawings.
Oh no, 1 action to get back up, and then 2 actions to do the drawing.
Okay, then
Alright.
we are done.
Kill.
This travesty is now over.
Wow.
All right, the snakes.
Noodles.
Yeah, the snake. They're fine. The snakes wriggle around, and the guy does not. Like. Yeah,
I'm tired of
He
this
starts eating them.
frickin' snakes in this frickin' dungeon.
All right. Liz, you're up next. You are being stepped on by a Triceratops.
All
These
right.
mother-loving snakes on this Monday to Friday dungeon.
I think I'm going to try and squeeze out using Fluid Contortionist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Short benefits. You can ignore difficult terrain caused by moving through tight spaces that aren't tight enough to force you to squeeze. The effect benefits is you can ignore difficult terrain caused by moving through tight spaces that aren't tight enough to force you to squeeze. When you roll a critical failure on a check to squeeze, you get a failure instead, and when you roll success, you get a critical success instead.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and get out from underneath this Triceratops
All right.
by
Acrobatics
using
check.
a squeeze action.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see it.
18.
22 is what you need.
So failure just becomes a. Is that? Let me just review that. When you're critical failure and I check to squeeze, you get a failure instead. Oh, so even if I fail, it's just a fail. But if I succeed, it's a critical success. Okay.
Correct. So you either
So I
critically
just
succeed or
fail.
just fail. Yeah. So that just fails.
Got
So
it.
unfortunately, with your first action, that doesn't do it. You can try again if you'd like.
I'll try again. So it's -5, right?
No, because this is not an attack action. This is a move action.
Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, I will try again.
Okay.
Following
Following it up with
14.
a 14. That is not going to do it.
Oh,
Is that a
jeez.
critical fail or just a regular fail?
That is a regular fail.
Well, I guess either way, it would just turn into a regular fail.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
would.
because you're still doing the
All right.
contortion.
Last action, I will try again.
All right, let's see it. 3rd time's the charm. Will he pull it off?
The 19.
You need a
Nope.
22. That is
24.
just
22.
out.
Dang it! Oh my god!
You're just stuck underneath this thing's foot.
Guys, I can't move.
Yeah, you find
I'm
it
trained for this kind
increasingly-
of stuff.
Yeah, you find it increasingly hard to just move without getting stepped on by this creature. Every time you move, it seems to almost instinctively move in a position to stop you from getting out from underneath it.
Or is it doing that, or is it just lying down on top of them now?
Just sitting on me.
It's
just
kind of like
relaxing.
he's underneath it, just kind of holding his own.
Hmm.
Okay.
That was my
Um,
turn.
All right.
Dang it.
Then we go to Sherlex, who does not really want to be around snakes,
He's afraid of snakes.
so he's gonna move around
He's like,
to here. Foolish.
I don't want you to be
These
there.
silly spells will do nothing for you. Behold, a taste of true power.
Yeah, the ultimate power.
He takes out a mace and he hits Arturo in the face with it.
Ow!
Oh my god! He
I-
does
I didn't even do
The
anything
ult-
to you.
the
Ah.
ultimate
Wham!
power.
And he hits you so hard in the face, for a moment
Oh my god!
you just lose. For a moment you black out, like just. Do you remember what I said when I said I roll like shit?
This
like
is the ultimate verse. Oh.
I just spit a tooth out. Just
pick a
uh,
number between 1 to 5.
1.
Be careful. Oh, I better not say it.
Triple damage.
Oh no!
Oh.
Solid blow.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that
just
is enough.
spit out all of my teeth.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
pass out as he hits you in the jaw. Wham!
Oh my gosh.
Ultimate power.
Well, I hope someone's
Bro,
training
no.
medicine.
Ultimate power is a stick?
It's a mace.
Don't judge a
Who
stick.
said that?
I point back to Vuvulassi.
Your mom.
You're
Mom.
Oh,
Alright, make a bluff check to
if
see if you
only
can
I
blame.
could have gone
the ultimate
beforehand.
power.
Oh.
Yeah, make a bluff check to see if you can trick Vuvulassi. Trick it to believing it was Vuvulassi.
Deception.
Wow. What the heck?
24.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see what his perception's like.
Oh no.
Can you even see me past the dinosaur?
Oro's gonna get Vuvulassi killed. No.
The dinosaur did it.
Oh, wow.
Nope, he picks you and he goes, "Oh yeah?
You're my
Well,
monster.
Well, I have one thing for you, and that is magic missile."
Oh shit. Oh
And he hit
no.
Where, how?
And as the lizard stretches his arms out, you watch as this bolt of energy whack hits Oro, and
Wait,
Oro.
Kenny? He attacked and moved. Is magic missile too?
Magic missile is 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many bullets you launch. He's launched 1 bullet.
Dang.
Mhm.
Wow.
I ran up to heal Oro, and then I got
This guy has been our worst.
I got knocked the hell out.
All right,
It's not even the Triceratops killing us. It's one guy.
Arturo. Death saving throw, I guess. Also, welcome to the crypt, Captain Scarrows. Avast and welcome,
would've-
me hearty.
I would have loved to go faster than him.
Captain Jack Scarrow.
All right, 11. You are on dying 1, which is going to put you on stabilized, because you needed an 11.
Yay.
There you go.
Nice.
Blah, blah, blah. Then we go to the elements. The Triceratops. Okay, so you can still hear banging coming from this door nearby. The Triceratops sees Liz underneath it.
No!
Takes it.
Does he?
crap.
Does he see me under there? Under him.
No.
His eyes are. Oh! God damn it. I'm bye, guys. Ouch.
All right,
Dying 2.
and with its horns, it is going to gore Vuvulassi.
Ah.
Oh no.
DPK.
Oh!
Incoming.
I give that- I even included the negative. All right, Vuvulassi.
Oh my god!
Bam!
Yeah, I'm down again.
Here we
All
go,
right.
guys.
All right, Halonot, you're on your own, buddy. Vuvulassi picking up between 1 to 5.
Run for it! Run for the hills! Get out of here!
Oh, I'm tempted.
Save yourself.
And the circus is never heard from again. No.
Well, the rest of the circus is fine. This is these performers
true.
are.
It's true.
Oh my god.
Vuvulassi? I still not Vuvulassi. Halonot, what's your... no, actually, yeah, Vuvulassi, pick a number between 1 to 5.
Oh yeah, because Vuvulassi is great.
Uh,
We're
5.
gonna lose a chef, acrobat, and
Okay. Piercing.
2 people that they
Target
barely
is
even know.
fatigued. So you're good. You're already fatigued. All right.
I'm fatigued. I'm out, but I'm fatigued.
Yeah, you're unconscious. The ultimate form of fatigued.
That's true. Okay.
Zorvark's come back. What happened to everyone? They all got killed by Triceratops.
It's very
What?
true. All right. All right. These
It's like
guys
a dragon
are.
without wings.
You now watch as the door seems to be being busted open.
Oh, shit.
Vulalasi, death saving throw. You are
Oh
on
no.
dying 2.
Okay. What's my goal here?
12, I think, right?
Your goal? 12.
12 still?
hmm
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You drop down to dying 1. All right. That is that. Kalagash.
Oh, there's still a whole guy. God dang.
Yes.
What
yes.
whole guy?
But there's one remaining. Do not worry. I will get him. Prepare for your doom.
That one explodes in his face.
He is going to spend 2 actions
Uh-oh.
to cast Harm.
I am going to use my emphatic plea and just give him the very worried eyes. Just
You
It's a
puppy
reaction.
dog eyes.
yep.
Mhm.
You
Don't kill
puppy
me,
dog
sir.
You
eyes.
puppy harlot is him.
Never mind.
It is unaffected by your
gosh.
empathetic pleas.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Alright.
That emphatic plea was my first D20.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you
Oh!
get to re-roll then.
I know it's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh! Oh!
Oh, nice. All right. So it has to make a ranged attack with a -4. Or -2, sorry.
What's that? Based on diplomacy. I'm the expert, so it's the -4.
Okay,
No.
sorry. That's not it. Don't worry about that. -4. There it is. Okay, here we go. You ready?
No.
No.
All right, 7 points of
Oh.
damage as you are blasted with this ray of necrotic void damage. But that is what he does. He moves up and then uses 2 actions to blast. Halanot, the last man standing. I'm
With
still
no
standing.
heal options.
Just run. Get out of there.
Glorious
There's
battle.
nothing left.
Stay to the end.
I stay to the end and
Oh,
report
well, that will
everyone's
go
deaths.
down in his.
And who would
I mean,
tell
our
the history
deaths
if no
will
one's
get-
out?
Have
Yeah.
the bard tell our story.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
pretend
so-
not to see.
You got an insight bonus.
Well, I was going to say, because here's the thing. As how not, I'd imagine seeing all this destruction and realizing he's the last one here, he would be on the verge of bolting it. I just want to check if everyone in the party agree that's the sensible.
Drop the
Mhm.
room.
Odd Bandicoot
Yeah.
has offered an insight bonus. The insight bonus. That's a tough one. Okay. Insight bonus. Demons have ritualistic symbols that are used to bind them. There is a possible way you may be able to use the bindings in order to potentially get the demon and even the elemental who have been summoned to this plane onto your side by usurping the spell with arcane components. I'm going to say that you don't know what those components are, but you know that there are a number of ways to disrupt them if you risk going into that other room and trying to mess around with some stuff. In the same way that you freed the other one, you could also make one bend to your will.
Yeah. Uh, well, you only live once, right?
Do it.
I'll go
Sometimes.
for the door and charge past the two.
All right, you
Hit the
you open the
unplug
door. The two creatures are very surprised. I don't think either of them have
Hello.
attacks of opportunity. Let me just double check.
Hit the unjam the door.
Well, it's fine because it's coins on our side. Just get them out.
Oh,
Hmm.
true. Yeah.
Oh, actually, one of them does have an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right, the Vrock, the eagle-like creature, is going to use its claw to swipe at you.
Oh.
okay. So reactions recharge at the start of your turn, don't they?
Hmm. Yep.
Very well. Let's see if I can get a 16 or better. Of course I don't.
You do have a
Never
hero
mind.
point.
You do have a hero point.
No, I might need that in a second.
Sure. That's a very good point.
All right, Halanot, that is a lot of damage.
And that's where the hero point comes in.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, with your hero point, you managed to stay alive on one hit point.
Clover. We got an inspiration from a clover.
Do we? I see
Yeah,
an
it just
So
insight.
it's
happened.
just
Oh, you do have an inspiration. McClover, tell us who gets inspiration. I mean, I presume it's Halanot, just because he's up.
He's the only one alive. Just inspiration.
Hey, every little bit counts. Do
Yep.
not knock it.
Yeah.
so I
No, I
presume
mean
I
that's what McClover said.
so I presume I make it to the circle.
Yes. You are swatted, and you can keep moving if you want to make an acrobatics check.
Hey, we're just supposed to get the Zulu goth out there. These guys can live inside of this temple for all we care.
No, because we want to clear the Zerglath so we get
Yeah, the Zugaloth, but the demons
No,
can
but
stay.
Ulfadar was going to give us his diadem.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm hoping 25 is enough.
That is going to be enough.
Very well. So I get through to the circle, and I try something to the circle to affect it.
All right.
I'd
Make an
imagine there was some
occultism
panic-
check.
Oh, occultism. I'm good at that one.
Oh.
Dang. All right. With an occultism check, you realize that there is a character here that binds the Vrock. It is basically a single word that basically is the word enslaved. Now, if you remove this word, it means the Vrock is just free and can do whatever it wants.
But hopefully,
You're uncertain what
by-
that means.
but hopefully, I might like the fact that I was the one that freed it.
Correct. And with
very
your
well, I
insight
will-
bonus from Odd Bandicoot, I would say this is a good idea.
So, assuming this is like the blood and all that was for the other sigils, I will try to scuff it out.
All right, you begin to scuff it out, and as you do, all of a sudden, the vicious fiend begins to look confused. The bear kind of takes a formation, preparing. Sorry, not the bear. The elemental sort of takes a position, preparing for the giant Vrock to suddenly turn. And sure enough, it does. The Vrock lets loose this terrifying, high-pitched screeching sound, while the elemental made of earth roars back. The two sort of circle around each other. You kind of feel like you're between two Tyrannosauruses fighting and distributing over territory. But, yeah, they're not interested in you or eating at this point.
No. I'm going to assume that was all three actions to do all that.
Yes, that was all three actions.
Yeah.
Then we go to Oro. Oro, death saving throw, if you'd be so kind. You're on dying 3. If you fail this one, Oro is no more. 14, just
Oh.
enough. Drops you to dying 2.
I did have a question about that, because this is
Yes.
actually my third time dropping this session, and I dropped the previous session. Would that not be dying 4?
No. Because you are
Okay.
wounded 2, which means you get to 3 this round, which you started at 3. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. All right, Liz. Death saving throw.
So I need a 12.
Are you wounded 2? No, you're dying 2. Yes, that
Oh.
you would need a 12.
Oh my god!
Oh,
That's a nat 1!
That is,
No.
unfortunately, a nat 1 is 2 dying, which puts you on dying 4, which means, unfortunately, Liz does not make it.
Oh no! I got
All right.
squished too hard.
man, Neil, you need to stop dying.
Oh, is that right, Rock? No, just kidding.
Now, Liz,
Yeah.
as your rib cages are crushed, you cough and you splutter your last as blood leaves your lips. Your organs are basically scrambled meat at this point underneath the foot of the Triceratops. You look up, and for a moment you see the ocean. The light dappled across the surface as if you are just underneath the shoals looking up at the sky through the crystal clear waters of your homelands. You feel the peaceful waves rocking you among the seaweed and kelp that nestle you like a hammock. As this happens, you take a deep breath in, one you haven't taken in quite some time, and you rest, letting the small currents start drifting you. And that is when something penetrates the water. Something large, a rock, a boulder. You swim to the surface and breach, looking up and seeing all of these rocks coming from a landslide on the mainland down to the water where you are. You quickly try to dive and move around to avoid these rocks, and you do for the most part, as one wham hits you hard and you end up tilting over. Another rock lands near you, and then another, until one final rock happens to come down. As this does, your mind is filled and flooded with the thoughts, well, her last thoughts. Liz, what were her last thoughts?
Her last thoughts were, she was thinking about her newfound friends. She hasn't met them for very long, but she's had, other than at home, she's never really had a second kind of place to call, like other friends to call home, in a sense. She's had Harlock as a friend, but he asked her to help these guys, and so she thought that these guys might be able to help with their current situation, and so she's been thinking about these guys the whole time. Kind of actually thought of Harlanata as the leader, so that's kind of why she's been trying to protect him the whole time, and slowly becoming more and more fond of Harlanat. She starts thinking about Gazare, the deity that she follows, and starts kind of praying in her head and says, "I'm sorry I couldn't protect them, but they'll get through this. They know what to do."
All right. You feel a warmth over you.
This month they can do it again.
As we then go to Shah Shelix. Not seeing where Harlanot went, he is going to move and chase, but does not find where Harlanot has gone to. He also does not know about the Vrock being freed. So he's just going to chill in the corridor and look around frantically, wondering where you've gotten to. The Arturo, death saving throw, please.
I stabilized myself, so I'm just napping.
Very well. Oh no, you've only reduced it by 1. So you originally had dying 2, you're now at dying 1. You aren't stable
He
yet.
hasn't gone down before, did he?
Yeah, I was dying 1.
No,
And
you
I-
had wounded 1 from a previous fight.
Oh, I did? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was at 0.
Yeah, you're only stabilized when you're dying 0, but still on 0 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that I only had the 1.
Oh,
That is not enough. So that'll bring you to dying 2. All right, Arturo, you feel the call of familiar voices. You can't make them out in too much detail. They are summoning you, beckoning you elsewhere. Noodle swarm. All right, the elemental.
That's right. It doesn't move on its own. Forgot Oro brushed it at him.
All right, the elemental hasn't been attacked yet, so is going to look at Oro and step forward and be like,
It's gonna look at
"Brrr."
Oro. That's impressive.
Yeah, through the wall.
Sorry, not Oro. Yeah, through the thing. He teleport. Actually, it can't Earth Glide. No, it'll attack Harlanot as it clenches its fist and swings down. But as Harlanot is standing there, the demon Vrock, now freed with its own volition, stands in the way and takes the hit on your behalf. The first hit, wham, 24 damage. The second hit, ooh, will miss. Third hit. Dang, will also miss. All right.
Ooh, that critical miss.
That is a critical miss. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, give us a number between 1 to 5, Harlanot.
1.
Even when things are fighting on our behalf, they
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty much it. All right.
Ballpark.
It takes a -2 penalty on its next attack, unfortunately.
Hmm.
All right. The Triceratops is pretty happy. It's just gonna chill. The Vrock is
Blood on
going
its
to
wings.
attack the attack the elemental with 1 claw that'll hit.
okay.
Second claw that'll hit.
Okay.
And their talons, which they're going to try and rip them apart. Which is another hit.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Alright, so you watch as these claws rake across its body. You watch as the talons start pulling chunks of rock all over its person. It is 2 titans battling each other. Vululasi,
Yeah.
who should not be bleeding anymore.
Oh, okay.
Not be
Or
bleeding.
sickened,
'cause
in fact.
dying.
You should not be bleeding.
Stop bleeding. You're
Alright.
making a mess.
All your blood is gone. You're not bleeding anymore.
Alright, what do you want? I need a death saving throw from you. Target number is 11.
He's only about 1.
Hey! Alright, you are stable for now.
Woo! For now.
Alright, and you are now dying, wounded 2. Alright, Kalagash. He kind of saw where you'd gone. So he's going to 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So to go to here. I think... Man, I don't really want to blast you with something. I'm gonna have... I'm gonna have it make a sense motive check. It's gonna make a perception check and see if it can determine if I'm gonna see if it can determine whether or not the creature is on his side or not. Okay, he gets an 11, so it's not bad. 14. No, he cannot. So he's going to move forward And as he does, oh no, the demon hasn't had a turn. Oh no, yeah, no, the demon hasn't had a turn yet. It's gonna move up. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
He's
did
gonna.
it break the elemental?
Yeah, it clawed him.
Mhm.
It clawed the elemental.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay, attack of opportunity.
I was about to ask which one actually did the attack of opportunity a minute ago. That's just the question.
All right, it is going to use its talon to try and hit Kalagesh.
Whoa.
All right, very nice. Kalagesh, as the talon rips there through and claws, Kalagesh takes 17 damage, and then turns around and is like, "The hell!" and is quite angry at this.
What the hell, man? What?
And is going to use.
Freaking
Yeah,
vultures.
bro.
He's going to use shield on his person. And you watch as a magic shield now erects to protect him. As Harlanot, we go to you. 3 bad guys in this room. 1 gnomish bard.
Yep. And also, I can see a door
One
to my
demon ally.
top,
2 bad
which in
guys.
fact I can see through is open, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see it. I'm presuming another door down to the southeast.
Yes. You do recognize that one as one of the other ones that you kind of like. That leads to a familiar
Yep.
place.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to do, Harlanot?
I think Harlanot will do 1 hit and then run. As,
Yeah, good call.
yeah. As I will try to pick up whatever debris is inside the circle and hurl it at the. Probably the Zogalath, to be honest.
All right, you float a piece of bone and sinew, and you. Hey, and land a solid hit.
Hero point, Doug. You didn't take it earlier.
Sorry, you've used your hero point?
Yeah, I used it to stay at 1.
Ah, very well. Okay. I do remember.
Yeah.
All right. With a 14 point of damage, the Zulgalath, injured and wounded, bleeding, but still alive. One more action. And a bail?
Yeah, the most sensible thing I'm going to do is try to bail.
All right, let's do it.
Which I think gets me to about there, unfortunately. Because
Ooh,
I am
okay.
slow.
All right. Oro, I need a death saving throw from you, please. Your target number is 12.
Nope.
That is not it. All right. Dying 3. Liss, you are dead. We'll come back to you in a little bit. Sarshelix will have likely heard of the commotion and gone to investigate, finding what he finds. So 1 action to move, 1 action to assess the situation. 3rd action. He is going to use Acid Arrow on Harlanot.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Harlanot goes down, then it's over.
Oh, that's still a hit.
Sorry, I was trying to find it. Because I was going to use that on him, just in case.
All right.
Although I don't.
Oh
He takes-
no.
He takes a
Because
negative.
it's to the triggering strike, so it reduced the.
That's this one. But it's reduces the damage though.
Ah.
I mean, it might still help. Probably
no,
right.
because I'm on 1.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So, as the acid arrow hits you, Harlanot hits the ground, and with all of our heroes defeated,
Dang.
I'm going to pose an option to our players. Now, there are ways to go around this, and there's ways to do this. For example, we could have all of us play other characters in the circus and continue the adventure. There's also the option that we can turn you into potential sacrifices, and we can go on a different road. There's also a third option. One that I kind of want to propose only because I have a desire, and I have a burning desire for this. Now, I know that we've spoken about this in the past, and we always talk about like other games and the stuff that we do. Now, for those of you who may remember, a while ago I did a run of Rise of the Rune Lords, converting Rise of the Rune Lords into 2nd edition with the aid of my friend Jared from Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gamed. So, here's my question to my party. To either A, continue with these characters in this adventure, we can do that. To B, continue this adventure with different characters. Or C, to change it up and look at a different / new campaign.
There is a fourth possibility.
Oh yeah, fuck this and we just go home.
No.
Walter
Oro's
comes
gem.
back. Ooh.
Oro's what?
Oro's gem. Oro's gem.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you can have him show up and then we could always see how that plays out.
I'm just saying, there's.
I mean, we can. We've got another 10 minutes. I can kill 10 minutes and another
Sure.
character. Sure.
Let's do this.
All right, why not? Oro, as you hit the ground, a gemstone on your person shatters, revealing a trapped individual inside. For those of you who do not know, this trapped individual was of course trapped by mystic and magical powers that be from donations in another chat. So let me just make some quick adjustments here. Please be patient.
Just a Grax shard.
Yep.
Wait,
Kinda.
is it? Oh my god.
It's not Grax, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Correct.
damn it. That'd be cool.
You should already know who this is. We've talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Bobbin. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, I was going to say exactly.
All right, and emerging is a Varisian fortune teller by the name of Walter.
That's Lord Walter.
Lord Walter came back.
Oh, dang.
I mean, if we're gonna kill all the characters, we might as well kill all the characters.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Misha's still technically alive.
That's true. Some of you are technically alive.
Yeah,
It's just-
I'm just knocked out.
Come back as
Lassie's just
Misha as an
knocked
automaton.
Okay.
As the automaton race.
Now I am going to re-roll the initiative just to put Walter in.
Yep.
So let's have a look. So top of the round we have the Elemental, who is going to chill because he is doing stuff. Actually, he's probably going to hit the Varrock a lot.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
All right. The Elemental is laying hard into.
Oh my
this
god.
feat. Ooh, not with that one. Critical miss.
Oh.
I'll give it that one. Let's see. Melee. Deal damage to himself instead of the target. Done. Sure. Fine, whatever. Alright, so the Elemental is just sort of hitting and blowing as best he can against this creature. Halanot, death saving throw if you'd be so kind.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, not enough. That will put you on dying 2. Shastrex, seeing you dead, but also noticing the the rune and ritual is messed up, is going to go and try to correct your error, and that is what he's going to spend his time doing. All right, Lord Montague.
All right. So I was probably walking along a road, and now I just appear here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn it, my quest wasn't done yet.
Just teleport.
Now he just pays for a bunch of groceries, goes to pick them up, and disappears before he grabs them. No!
I mean, you do recognize
No!
2 of the bodies in this room.
My
You know the
future-
Well-
unconscious Lassie and Arturo.
I would also, recognize Vuvolasi.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Arturo and Lassie, you'd know.
Yeah,
So
you
I
just
guess
show up and everyone's dead.
Yeah.
All right. There is an angry looking Triceratops now looking at you.
Well, that's also new.
All right,
And
Walter,
there's a
what do you
corpse
do?
I'm standing over. Would probably start off. There's 3.
That would be terrifying.
Vuvolasi right there. I know who Vuvolasi is. He appears to be wounded. I would start off casting heal on Vuvolasi. So that. Where's Vuvolasi? There's Vuvolasi. This is 2 actions.
All right,
Whoa.
Vuvolasi, you heal up to 43.
What?
Uh,
What?
and then I immediately cast shield on myself
Click.
because I'm about to
Walter,
get
you're
a
here.
beating.
All right, done and done. Liz is still dead. We will come back to that.
Damn it.
The Triceratops.
Oh.
Well, again, seeing you as a threat and not having realized that Vuvolasi is alive yet, we'll go to trample you.
I've been here before. This is not going to end well.
I've been here.
You're like, oh, not again.
All right, that is a failure on the trample. As his footsteps smash into you. All right. That is 18 points of damage. Actually, no, that he just can do that with a lumbering charge. Then, with vicious gore, he is going to attempt to gore you. Yeah, that'll do it. One moment. Sorry, let
How
me
much
try.
HP does
Sorry,
Walter have?
sorry, let me try that again. I don't think it calculated the negative
40?
5.
Did you just say 40?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Still gonna- You did better that time.
Oh. Walter
Wham!
just spawned and he's like, son of a bitch.
Teleport.
All right.
Heal.
I just bought groceries. I get 1
Damn
heal
it.
off of the
I
die.
was supposed to go fight a demon. Oh, there's a demon over there.
Picking up between 1 to 5.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, this is good.
No, it's not important.
sorry.
He gores you in the gut. All right, the Triceratops does its thing. All right, at this point, there's more battle going on. The
no.
fiend is doing stuff. Let's go over here real quick. So the fiend will.
I'm so tempted to use my
Eagles.
crit on my death save so I come back up too, just so I can get killed
Just
again.
remember, we've all got that roleplay bonus hero points / nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
So we could technically pop up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keeping in mind these will
Surprise,
carry.
mother-
Oof, that's 2 crits. All right,
Ow.
kills that one.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Heavy damage. All right. And the elemental's still up, but not happy as the fiend is attacking. The Triceratops is taking damage from something. I don't know what, but it'll do. Oro. All right.
Oh yeah.
Taking damage
Death
from
save.
something.
You need a 13.
Walter and Oro are no death saving together.
19.
That's good. All right. That is going to bring you down to a dying 2. All right, Vululasi. Why am I alive? You turn around, you see Walter, who is now dead. Oh, unconscious.
How did he get here?
You see
Yeah.
Walter, who is now dead.
Alright. Well, I gotta get up, take my first action. Yep. And then,
I love this game.
All right, what do you got?
I gotta jump towards the damn Triceratops and try to whack
Rip
it.
his horns off.
You need to die, you stupid 3-horned mother.
Use your horns as more handles.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like jumping off that ledge thing and
All right. So you're going to jump down onto the Triceratops.
well, like
Do it.
yeah.
All right. Athletics check. Ah!
Get it. Get it.
Go
Do
on.
it.
Come on, natural
Your
one.
free nat 20 that we apparently have.
Athletics.
No, Arturo's
No,
got the free nat
Arturo's
20.
the only one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Yeah.
You guys have free hero
So-
points.
So with higher than a 22, you've used a move action to jump onto the back of the Triceratops. It starts doing the rodeo thing and bucking and just, trying to get you off. You got 2 actions. What do you want to do?
Well.
Round Pan of Doom. No, just
Hit it.
do what you want. Yeah.
Actually, can I somehow steer it, and it like
Ooh.
charge to the wall?
Survival check.
Survival check.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be like the equivalent of animal handling.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
Let's see, what's our DC here? 24 is the DC here.
Ah.
That is a no-go. So,
Okay.
athletics check, ride, you've got 1 more action.
Okay,
again.
I'm just. What? Do it again.
You can always
Since
try
I'm
it, yeah?
dead, am I out of the game? So can I use inspiration for 5,000 channel points?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, technically you can, yes.
I'm
That's
gonna whack.
fine.
I'm just down here and like whack it.
Yeah, take your frying pan.
You
Boing!
bastard.
Aw.
You hit the big shield on the back of its head.
Yeah.
All right. Kalgalesh is dead. Arturo is. You're stable? No, stable. Not stable.
No, yeah, I'm not
Alright.
stable yet.
Make a death saving throw. Your target number is 12.
I'm so tempted to use my free crit, like not the golden crit, but my free like roleplay crit.
You can if you like.
Crit you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna crit succeed on my death save.
All right. That brings
We
you
all have
to
that?
0 and dying and wounded 2.
No, Arturo's the only one that had that. Everyone else had a
Oh,
hero
okay.
point. That was for free.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. That was
I also
Arturo.
forgot about-
Top of the
Sorry,
round.
that's my fault.
The elemental is going to go for the bird. 1. Miss 2. Miss
Ooh.
3.
That wasn't my notes. I was gonna
Also
save
miss.
that
Dang.
for dusk
jeez.
light, but
Critical
uh,
miss. It is slowed for 2 rounds. Oh, sorry, slowed 2 for a round. Okay. Harlanot, you're up next. Death saving throw, I guess. Target number is 12. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys, you're hanging in there, Hollanot.
Jesus.
We're just
Oh my
tormenting
God.
Dag at this point.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
This is how long is the stream going to go with us doing death saves?
Yeah, pretty much. It was a case of like, oh, okay, cool. We'll be able to end this somewhat, and that just changed all up. So here we go.
Yep.
All right. Now magic missile.
Gotta blame John.
All right, there we go. Magic missile. As he launches
A
it
whole other encounter.
the fiend. Walter. Death save.
Save. 17.
Ah, hey, you've stabilized. You are now wounded 1. All right, very nice. Liz is dead. The Triceratops does not appreciate the rider on his back and is going to fling you hard.
Ooh.
You are knocked prone in front of it.
Uh,
With its second action, it is going to ram you with its horns.
aha!
Ooh.
That'll miss, but it'll try a third time.
Ah, now. Ah!
Alright, that is gonna hit. Alright, 12 points of damage as he hits you with its horns.
I hate this right there.
Triceratops is dying on its own.
Alright. The fiend is going to try and finish off the elemental. Damn, it
Ooh,
might
it's
absolutely...
looking like going to.
It probably will, actually, yeah.
Oh shit!
Boom! The
Yeah!
elemental is gone.
55 damage. Holy shit. Glad
So we're
it's
gonna
on
get
our side.
saved by this demon.
Yep. So
Maybe.
we released the
I
demon,
won't
and
be.
I've made a friend with the demon.
Yeah.
Not
True.
me.
Unfortunately, Walter is anti-demon.
Very.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
ignore that one. I forgot to do that. There we go. Alright. Alright, the demon is continuing to exact its revenge on its Yugoloth captors. Let's see. Oro is...
Oh,
Oro needs to
no.
make a death save. 12
Yeah,
is
this
your
is-
number.
Nope.
Oh.
Alright, that's
That is
dying
slightly-
3.
Oh, Neil.
Alright, you've got one more.
Or-
Ooh, Lululasi.
Yeah, I get up again.
Is
that
all you
All you got? You three-horned prick.
I
Yep.
used your plate as a dinner plate.
Yeah, get up, and where is that dang thing? Yeah, yeah, we're tired of this crap, so we're gonna rage.
Rage! Rage! Fucking
tired of this
rage! Alright,
Hell
Yep.
yeah!
rage. Next action. Take your swing.
Come on, grab it. No, there you go. Yeah,
Alright, nice.
take this.
Alright, that's a solid hit of 14 damage.
Alright. That's up. I'm done, right? Yeah, because I
Yep.
got up, raged.
Yeah, that's
hit,
it.
Right?
Alright, Arturo. You're stable.
Yep. Well, I'm up, right? Because I
No.
crit succeeded.
Oh, yes, actually, yeah. You're on 1 hit point.
Yeah. All right. So
you stand
I'll
up
just
and
be
see
like,
Walter's corpse.
Throw the noodles
Yeah.
at the Triceratops.
I don't stand. I'll actually continue, or I'll stay laying down. And
Okay.
she's like, "I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Antonio. I'm just not ready to join you yet."
The
And
Triceratops
I'm going
hears
to
you and looks in your direction.
and I will thrust my fist at it and cast at 3 actions my Ring of the Ram at it.
Ooh,
So it needs
nice.
to make a fort
Ooh.
save.
Bam!
A fort save of 22.
23.
3.
Okay, well it still takes half damage and it's still a lot of damage, so I just have to see how much it is again because I don't actually have an
I
attack
don't
for
think
it
I've had
still.
a ring and a ram in a campaign since my first.
Yeah, this thing is powerful. All right, so 2d6 per thing. So it's going to be 6d6s of damage halved.
All right, roll in chat and I'll have it.
Come on, good. All 6s.
Whoa.
That's a
All
lot
right.
of 6s.
Yes.
Oh, it's like
6,
15.
6.
15 damage.
Man, that
Travis
31
summoned
would have
a
been.
demon on his
If
own.
only it
Just
could have
doing that.
failed, that would have been amazing.
All right, done. That blast was pretty nasty, but it does not. It also holds its ground as its weight kind of leans
Yeah.
back as you hit it with the ram ring, but then it leans forward and lands back heavy. Let's see. Halanaut, are you still dying? Halanaut's dying.
Yep.
Halanaut, 11 is what you need.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I'm
make it.
stable.
You're stable.
Yay!
All right. Then we go to the spellcaster.
Spellcaster, McSpellcaster face.
The guy's still up.
Oh, but that would just be mean. All right. He is going to try Burning Hands. All right. All right, Burning Hands seems to have worked against the Fiend. And with its next action, he is going to raise a shield with his other spell. All right, Walter,
Stable, but
You're
currently
stable.
enjoying a nap.
enjoying your nap. Liz, also enjoying a nap, not so stable. Triceratops. All right, Triceratops is going for Vululasi first.
Ah!
With the first hit of 12 damage.
Would if you had a +2 AC, would that have hit you? I couldn't still deflect it.
I don't know.
What was it? A 26? What's your AC? Well, you're raging,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's also -1.
Yeah, 21 is my.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm at 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
so no.
I wouldn't have been able to deflect it. Dang it!
Ooh!
I've never been able to use my Guardian's deflection.
All right.
Ouch.
And 80 points damage. So 2 attacks managed to hit. One seems to find purchase. He uses the Vicious Gore, which does 2d6 bleed to you as you are stabbed by the Triceratops' horns. The two of you are all that remain. Your life slowly bleeding out. The giant demon in the other room is still engaged in an epic battle with the main spellcaster, who is now, he's holding responsible for all the bad stuff that's ever happened to him.
This is the main.
Critical fumble.
Ooh.
Hey, welcome in, Phoenix Path. Good to see you. Thank you for bringing your community here. Welcome. I'm trying to TPK my group, but they're making it hard. They get a chance to be tripped or shoved. I'm going to try and shove them.
I like to picture that this little tiny spellcaster somehow shoving a rock.
I mean, maybe. And shove didn't work. Okay, and last and final action of the demon, who attacks the spellcaster,
Oh, that was a critical miss
manages
too.
to hit. Alright, so the demon and the demonologist are battling neck and neck over the unconscious body of Harlanot. Meanwhile, back in the other room, the Triceratops is trying to finish off our heroes once and for all. Oro is stable. Vulasi, you're up
Oro
next.
is not stable.
Oh, Oro is not stable? Okay, Oro. Death saving throw. This could be the last one.
Yeah,
It is.
Oh,
it is. There goes Oro.
Alright,
the
Oro.
two water liver.
Oro,
The
what
two
is...
water
What is your... Who is Oro's god?
Well, there's an interesting thing going on here because his deity is Shalin, but his armor, which has been plaguing him his entire life, is Asmodeus.
I'd say that as Oro opens his eyes, he finds himself in a black cathedral. Let's hold on. Temple of Asmodeus. There you go. Alright. Flickering red candles burn all around this black cathedral, and as you awaken, you are surrounded by a clergy of devils, each of which who seem to march with purpose through these hallowed halls. As Oro is there, he does not understand, but the demons, the armor, seems elated being here. Eventually, you're stopped by a devil with a large beard of wiry iron, sort of tendrils. You are one of the sacrifices. Good. We need stock like you in the war ahead. But first, we must shake this mortal comprehension you have, so that you may be good, so that you may be of use to our Lord, Asmodeus! And the pretty much the stained glass window at the back of this church depicts a winged red humanoid with a scepter and a bowl of fire in their hands. All right. Vululasi.
Yeah. All right. Ah! Won't you die, you stupid three-horn?
Boom! Once again, you hit it against its hard shell. It shakes
Just
its
like-
head.
Bleeding happened at the start.
You realize it is very thick, the armor plating.
Sorry, Dag, the bleeding on Velocity happened at the start of his turn. the end?
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, no, that'll happen at the end of his turn. I accidentally skipped, and so it's fine. Keep going.
Ah,
You're good.
All right.
So
Two more actions. What do you want to do?
Then.
I said die!
Boom!
Damn
One more action.
Damn it.
You name your
Look at
frying
this.
pan. And you say, all right, now listen here. Skeletorian the Destroyer. You are... Yeah, Skeletor.
Skeletor.
Yes. All right. One more action. What are you taking?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move over here to block our to protect Arturo. Just be in the beast's way. Yeah.
All right. As you do so, you then fall, collapsing to the ground.
Oh.
as you
Wait,
are
already?
bleeding out
Wait. Oh, okay.
Because of the
'Cause,
bleed
yeah.
damage.
because of your bleed damage.
Yeah, I know. I had 7. I thought I had enough to survive. Oh, it's 2d6, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
Okay.
All right. Ignore that. All right. Arturo. You're the only one remaining.
Well, I'm gonna stand myself up as the first action, and I'm gonna attack it twice. So we'll see how this goes.
All right. First action, you stand to your feet. As you rise, you stare at your quarry, a giant creature.
All right, first attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh,
All right. Your first attack hits.
Arturo.
5 damage.
and I'm going to spend my final crit because I don't care. I want this thing to die.
All right. You've landed your auto crit. You sure you don't want to roll it first and find out if you just get a nat 20?
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about
Do
that.
you also do panache stuff or no on this?
All right, you do not.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, there we go.
Can't,
All right.
I can't trip it or shove it or grapple it.
All
Really.
All right. Hold down
So-
left shift. And 14 points of damage. As
Pray
the
for a
trace-
crit card.
And the crit card.
Oh yeah, and the crit card. Yeah.
Okay, give us number 2, 1 to 5.
Let's give it a 1. That did triple damage last time. Let's see.
Piercing. You gained 1 extra action you can use before the end of your turn this round, so long as it is an attack action against the target.
As it is an attack action. All right.
Mm-hmm. I'm even going to give you the benefit of using it at your highest base attack bonus.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Thank you. I almost crit again. That'd been so cool.
All right. Well, 32 is a good hit. 6 damage.
6 more.
All right. Back around. Halana is stable. Sharslex.
He's just having a bad day.
That's an ominous.
Oh, jeez.
He's got no reason to include you in it, but he is going to cast Fireball
Oh my god.
after taking a guided step back.
Bye, Harlana. You're dead. You're
No, he's
third-
Harlan's not in it.
Nah, Halana, yeah,
Oh, okay.
Halana's not in it.
Gotcha. I was like, he's stable, and now he's not.
Oh,
Whoa!
that is bad for this guy.
God.
He takes 44 points of fire
Oh.
damage and is still kicking.
Holy
Jeez.
God, how are we gonna be able to deal with that?
Damn.
If we didn't release it.
Uh-oh. This
Holy
the
shit.
spellcaster's sweating bullets now. He's like, oh, I thought that was gonna do it. It did not.
Oh.
All right, Walter is wounded but still okay.
I can't even see.
Liz is dead. The Triceratops. All right,
He's
I
done.
finally. Oro,
Mm.
the Triceratops
Very-
headbutts you hard.
You mean Arturo?
What do you mean, Arturo?
Arturo.
Oh.
Arturo.
Yeah, I'm like Oro. Oh.
Oh,
Also, it's all on Oro.
kills.
All right, here we go.
Yep,
It's
that's it.
all-
I'm back down.
Oh.
All right. Good. Well, I mean, not good, but
Victory's tags!
Something Walter
Victory
prolonged
is
it for
cool.
40 minutes.
there you go. Walter bought 40 minutes of gameplay. There you go. All right, now before I forget, let me just very quickly
40
see.
minutes of game.
If this guy dies.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. So, the ultimate winner here is the demon. So, here's the question. Going back to our previous discussion, We have 3 options in front of us. Now that we've exhausted the 4th one. Option A. There is a story arc in which these characters will get to come back and potentially continue the adventure after a little thing. Option B. We play new characters from the same carnival who will replace these characters and continue the adventure as we understand it. Or option 3, which is the new campaign. Now, we can discuss what the new campaign is, but very recently, there is a book that just came out called The 7 Dooms of Sandpoint. Very exciting, very cool. I am very keen on it because it touches on a lot of old stuff from previous adventures. As I was saying earlier on, there's 3 massive adventure paths from level 1 to level 20 that take place in a region of Galarian. It's a very popular series. I have never actually finished running all 3 pieces together, but I've always wanted to. I would be happy to try and convert it to 2nd edition with my lovely players to run through all 3 of these adventures and then the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint as a long-standing overarching goal. If that is something my players are interested in. Otherwise, another adventure is also on the cards. Now, this is not a, it is a majority vote, but it is up to you guys as to what it is. It's not like, we need to...
I was going to say, if it's for a vote, should we put it in our Discord chat? So Matt, because he's back
we will,
in a few weeks.
Yeah, no, we will also throw Matt into the brink of it as well. But I do want to get everyone's thoughts on it, just so that I know what I'm doing for next week, and that way we can tell the chat what we're doing for next week too.
Yeah.
So, what is our interest currently? What are our votes? Let's start with Neil. Neil, what are you feeling?
I've always been interested in doing this campaign again, but I think this is a good place for it to end. I think I want to start a new campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, what about you?
It's a hard decision here. I have no opinion actually right now.
That's fine. There's no need to throw out one right now if you want to have more time to think about it. Sean, what about yourself?
I would say I'm between 2, and it's more like a 65-35. But I'm 65 on just starting a new campaign because it does sound kind of cool, and then 35 of our characters die, but the story continues. But yeah, I'm leaning more towards seeing what the new campaign would be.
Okay. Avarian, what about yourself?
I am leaning heavily towards the new campaign.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds interesting.
Schooleye, what about
I
yourself?
thought it sounds cool.
On one side, I'd kind of like to see where the rest of the story would have gone.
Yeah,
I'm quite free as well.
We still have 3 more towers, including the 4th we're gonna maybe go to.
Okay,
So we're good, yeah.
All right, it is an interesting one for sure, and it does not necessarily mean that is going to be the only time we run this one. I think the place that this has ended. What we might do is I'm going to give you guys a proper, I guess, epilogue next week. So that'll be next week's game. It will be a game because Matt's back in 2 weeks. And if we do a epilogue finish game for this game next week, then the following week we can start on the new campaign with Matt as
Session
well,
0 or something.
coming from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be the better way to go about it. So is everyone happy with this? I say happy very loosely.
yeah.
But to be honest, guys,
I will say this was a very exciting finale on this one.
oh my god, yes, it was. Honestly,
Yeah.
the biggest issue that happened, I think, was drawing the attention of the demon room before you cleared the Triceratops room, and both encounters happening simultaneously. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew the demon room was really tough, but that Triceratops was freaking nuts. Like that was. Yeah, the fact
How
that
much
it had
HP did it have left?
We did go
at the end of all
yes.
that?
Okay, let's have a look. So the Triceratops,
Extinction
the
Curse.
Fiend, after everything, had 42 hit points left. The Triceratops had 44 hit points left.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, there was
shit.
no way I was getting through that.
Yeah. So basically, those two were the big heavy hitters. Now, before we go, I know we are running a little bit late, and I'd like to thank Schoolie because I know that it is super late. But I just want to do a moment of appreciation. I like to do these at the end of campaigns, especially ones where character deaths are involved. For me, it is very important to remember that like risk and reward are always a part of any good RPG. If you do not risk failing, then you do not really succeed when you make these achievements. So when we all fail, I always feel like it's imperative and important to take those moments to highlight those great moments that we had before we say goodbye to these characters. Now, we will have a chance next week to have everyone do this, but today it's me. I'm going to do this very, very quickly. So I'm going to start off with Harlanaut. Harlanaut has been one of the most enjoyable renditions of the Gnomish Bard that I have seen. Normally, you see a lot of Bard characters taking on a very flamboyant, very bold, very outgoing, there's a very typecast thing when you think of a gnome, and a very typecast thing when you think of a gnome bard. I was so pleased to see how Harlanaut pushed the boundaries of just the conceptualization of what it means to be a circus barker who is in charge. That level of like responsibility, that level of care that they had for not only their teammates in combat, but also the circus as a whole. Hollonaut was someone who was so easy to be relied upon by any member of the circus. We did have an NPC for that role, which was the professor, but because of how amazing Hollonaut was, I never felt the need to introduce the professor in any tangible way because Hollonaut was just killing it the whole time. And it was truly a pleasure to get to see a player take on that because you also don't see many players have this skill set to be able to embrace that and actually make a character who's not just a bookworm nerd who everyone's just like, this guy's just telling us what to do. But no, genuinely speaking, every NPC and every PC loved Harlanaut. And for the sake of me, I could never imagine a scene where they would be dissatisfied with Harlanaut's management of how the circus ran. So that was awesome. And, again, Schoolie, freaking amazing with this character. Both Walter and Oro, I suppose, seeing as they were both in this episode. So, again, John, your characters are a lot of fun because you subscribe to the same belief of role-playing games that I do, which is fuck around and find out, right? Let's see what the hell happens, ranging from Oro's encounter with the wolves out in the wild when he went on his own to go do his own thing, to Walter appearing for a last ditch effort. Like the fact that this sort of stuff happens, though why the fuck not, for me is where all those really truly special moments have, and I'm really glad that we get to make these memories together and have those moments where we can look back and go like, yeah, that didn't work well, but you know what, fuck, was that fun though. And I just loved the way that you've just been with these characters. From Walter and Harlanaut's friendship and closeness together to that kind of mysterious element of Oro when he first showed up in the alleyway, mysteriously, kind of backing our group up. And we never really got to learn about much of the mysteries of Oro, but you could very clearly see that there was just so much depth to him that we still sadly did not get to explore. But I'm so glad that you still were able to convey all of that. So well done. Arturo, played by our lovely friend Sean. Now, here's the thing. Sean and Neil are cut from the same cloth. Both of you are fun role players, but also, both of you lack so much common sense as role players. but here's the
What
thing.
makes it fun?
It's what makes it fun. I love it so dearly, and I mean this. I love this as dearly as I love a puppy at a shelter who has stuck its nose up against the glass and is trying to lick you from the other side. It'll never succeed, but god damn it if it isn't trying, right? So I see Arturo, and I see this concept of this really cool, badass, swashbuckling, acrobatic, slaying murder machine. And then shit like the fact we don't even know that if you survived getting killed by the doppelganger or not. Or You know, these moments where it's like, cool, I'm gonna jump up and do this really cool acrobatic thing and roll a 1. You know, nothing behaved for you. But despite this goofiness that, you know, surrounded this character that you designed, there were moments where you really just shone because you lent into the roleplay. Like the whole scene with your mother and your brother, and that sacrifice moment where you had learned that they had been given up. That for me was like a showcase of like, yeah, you know, like Sean does goof around, but he knows how to bring it when it happens, you know, like he knows how to like take that moment, take that deep breath in and really just soak in the goodness of like a good role play moment. And that was truly a joy to see. And I think Arturo was the perfect vehicle for you to do that. The only thing I think I would have done differently if I were to run this whole thing again is I would have made at least one of the other brothers join you as well. That would have been the only difference that I would have done. I love the dynamic you had with your family, and my only regret was that no one went with you. And I was like, "Oh, maybe someone should have. Maybe you had a younger brother who was like aspiring and not even in training yet, go with you or something. You know, I think that's the only thing I would have done differently. But again,
Your
freaking
brother
amazing.
who wasn't part of the contract yet.
Yeah, somebody else who wasn't part of the contract with the other circus.
Yeah.
Vululasi and Meisha, played by our fun and amazing Rock. Now, Rock, you are very much, in my mind, a Wallflower player. When I say a Wallflower player, I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean everyone plays in a different style. Getting into the density of role playing, you know, very proactively, like you see a lot of the other guys do, is very common. But to actually see someone who is very deliberate, considerate, and focused on who their character is and how they navigate the world is something that is so much fun to watch. Because whether or not you realize it, just by having you share the stage with everyone, there's always a central point that people are brought back into. Oh, sorry, hang on 2 seconds. I got the door. I will come back to that point. Hold on.
Oh, I will say I loved Vululasi in his frying pan. That was I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, can't I'm like
all kicked off because the family greatsword was broken day 1.
yeah.
Well, not family greatsword. I found it on my adventures. You know,
Yeah.
traveling around
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
tribe.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
relic greatsword.
Yeah.
They're
It's,
like great sword that
Cool.
broke.
I just
No,
had this
it worked
vision.
out. Like, yeah. Because
So
in the
that was
beginning, when I
amazing.
made the character, I was totally thinking of using, you know, knives or like cooking knives or
Okay.
cutlery.
I love
a ladle
That I had to get.
or
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
the fact that Vululasi Barbarian was a cook. That was the greatest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah. And yes, also I don't like great swords. No, I like great swords. It just depends.
You
It
don't
just
like
depends.
barbarian. You don't like barbarian wielding great
Correct.
swords.
I don't like barbarians wearing wield. I feel like barbarians wielding great swords is lazy. Same with great axes, I guess, but I'm a little more tolerant with great axes. I don't know why, but anyway. So going back to what I was saying, having a person who is so sure of their character, whether it's Meisha, who focused so heavily on their mechanisms and the meteor hammer that they had, and your construct, or Vululasi with the whole cooking thing and with the frying pan, you know, leaning into these elements is a great central point. You don't need to be the one at the front of the scene because anytime the scene needs to be reset or get back into that pace, Vululasi and Meisha were always there as that baseline. And I think having a foundation player like that makes games so much fun. And I appreciate you for being that. I appreciate you for giving everyone a space in the scene. And I appreciate the fact that you chose very deliberately which pieces you wanted Meisha and Vululasi to participate in. So, yeah, I don't think people appreciate that from, like, Wallflower players. And I feel like a lot of people, like, have a lot of harshness towards people who don't, you know, perform in theater. So I'm like, hey, fuck off. You know, like, seriously, this is a game about having
Yeah.
fun. And if you have fun like that, fucking amazing. And I know how to enjoy my time with people who play these type of characters. So, you know, freaking thank you for that.
Pardon the pun, but you are literally the Rock of the group. Like you are the foundation, you are the rock.
Yeah, 100%. Then we have Neil. No, look, no. We know I give Neil a lot of shit. This is not the time
I
for
gave him the
giving
shit
Neil
back,
shit.
but it's good.
So here's the thing, right? So I say this all the time. With Neil's characters always come with such a great conceptualization. Like Neil always brings out these really amazing and incredible ideas. The idea of a lover pair between a summoner and a Eidolon. The idea of this sari wearing aquatic dancer. These characters are just so vivid and so unique, and I love the way that Neil's mind works when it comes to being creative and putting these characters together. Neil himself, however, on occasion, will get himself into trouble. But the greatest thing is that he'll never let that slow him down. He'll never let that hold him back. Even in his mind, when he created Naomi and Callisto as this romantic couple, when people stopped and went, well, actually, isn't that literally like enslaving someone and forcing them to be your boyfriend? It's like, well, yeah, that's exactly kind of what it is. And it was kind of like a joke. But notice how Neil never once got upset or angry or fought back or things like that. Neil embraced this and laughed along with us and joined in on this, and it became part of that joy. Because for me, whenever I play with Neil, this is one of the reasons why Neil's in so many of my games. Neil is constantly spreading joy, whether it's at, and I mean this personally, whether it's at his expense or because he simply is the person who is most ready to celebrate his fellow players or what is happening in the thing. Neil is always the first one there, and that is something you see through his characters. And Naomi and Callisto were full of that. Liz, notice how at the start of every single session, Liz says, "I'm not part of the circus yet, but I cannot wait to be a part of it." That is not just Liz. I feel like that is a huge part of Neil's role play. Is he wants to be a part of this table. He wants to be a part of this group. He wants to be a part of what everyone is doing. And sometimes, hey, you get characters and tables where you've got a whole group of individual protagonists where people aren't as well connected. And this goes to all of you. I felt these characters throughout the whole session of our Extinction Curse run were family. You guys were a family together, and you guys had each other's backs. You supported each other both role play and emotionally, as well as in combat. And I am definitely gonna miss these characters. They were amazing, and we did have an epic finale. There is, I mean, the bad guy did die, admittedly, and Harlanot was, of course, very quintessential in that discovery, thanks to, of course, our lovely chat as well. And of course, the big battle in the Triceratops arena, I guess. We need to find like a good name for it, like the Battle of Three-Horn Hill or something. I don't know, something like that.
The three-horn
crypt.
Yeah, something like that. So thank you very much, everyone, and thank you again for staying back so late. As I mentioned, next week when we return, we will be doing an epilogue to the end of our run of Extinction Curse. What we're going to do specifically, we'll figure that out. And then the following week, we will be starting a new campaign, which we will also go into as well. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, which you can see up on chat right now there. In addition, guys, don't forget, the Crit Awards are still on their last legs for voting and nominations. Hey, Britt, good to see you. I've seen you over on the Winter's Tale channel. You've been doing an amazing job. Mwah. You've been doing great. So go check out the Crit Awards and get your nominations in. I'm still going for Best Paizo GM, so if anyone wants to help me vote, go for that. And of course, big thank you to our sponsors, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT, Sirenscape for the sounds, and that's it in a nutshell. Let's go raid, shall we? Who are we gonna go and raid now? Who are we gonna go and raid? Ooh, yeah. D&D Jordan Lee. Ooh, yeah, you're doing some stuff. Mini Terrain Dungeon. Nerdsmith, Dorktales. Oh, I do love the Dorktail guys. Dorktales is winning.
woohoo.
Yeah, all right, Dorktales it is. Guys, we're going to go and raid our friends over at Dorktales. These are a group of amazing content creators and streamers. They have a bunch of celebrities that go over there and hang out and do cool things over on their channel. They do charity streams. They do a bunch of just like downright amazing shit all the time. So go and give them a follow. Go and love on them. And yeah, Britt, I'm going for Best Paizo GM. Careful Cantrip, which is my other show, is going for Best Series. And those are our two things. I think we also have our friend McBluff, who is going for the Best Artist thing. But yeah, go with your heart. Go with your heart. Who you think deserves your nominations? It's all about the recognition and all about just appreciating people who contribute to the TTRPG industry. So yay! Thanks, Brett. All right, we're gonna raid, guys. Stay wonderful, stay classy, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you next week.